fun. So we're looking forward to that. Remember, if you ordered the celebration bag, that pickup is also starting on Wednesday night from 4 to 8.
This is a celebration bag.
And Wendy's wearing your shirt.
Misty.
Oh, I mean, sorry.
It's okay. She's tired.
We don't even have a Wendy. I don't even know what happened. Misty.
It's fine. It's funny.
But yeah, Misty's wearing the shirt and sporting the bag. It's a crossbody bag, so you can actually make it bigger, and it can go all the way across to you.
And do we get to show them
You
the
can
goodies,
show
or is
some
it a
fun
surprise?
goodies. Yeah, keep some fun, but surprise.
So
but
you get a great, colorful water bottle.
And we got a huge water station this time in town, so you can easily fill it up and keep it
There's so many fun
filled.
things in here, Meg.
Yeah, we got some great vendor support on this year's bag, so you have some great fun items in here. You get a Chuck the Duck, which is fun, the measuring tape.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Yeah, so
there you go. So
we've got some great stuff. Yeah, we've got to keep some of it surprised.
Yes,
but you can kind of see in that camera all the goodies in there.
All the goodies in there. Lots of useful things for quilters and sewers. So that's so much fun.
Yeah, so we start our day on Thursday.
Okay.
At 8:30 on the patio. Anyone that wants to kind of get the rundown of where things are, Jenny will join us there, and we will be on the patio giving you that information.
Yeah,
you'll meet some of our employees.
Yep.
And if you're there, you can kind of watch us take our employee picture that we take every year.
Every year.
People like to watch that too.
Yeah, it's a whole fiasco. There's a lot of us, but it's a good time. It's a good time.
You'll see all the employees in these shirts. We have the darker tie-dye, you have the lighter tie-dye.
So you guys will get these.
So you'll be able to find the employees to help you out when you have some questions.
I love it.
Do we have any questions online before I keep going?
Nothing yet, but lots of hellos from all over as far as Australia. And there's some people in New Jersey and lots of birthday wishes. So.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Well, we have lots of surprises for you. There is going to be a surprise tutorial that pops one of these days.
Yes.
So be watching for information on that, and it's with Misty.
Yeah, I got a very fun little project coming.
She's celebrating with us, and then we also have a Lone Star class from Courtney at 11 o'clock on Thursday for those that aren't able to be here with us.
Yeah, so you can watch that online, and she's going to actually be popping in to take some live questions to support her class. So that's really fun. So I know she'll be live at 11. I don't know exactly what time the class releases, but sometime on Thursday. Do you know, Kate?
So she'll go live to talk about it a little and answer some questions first, and then it'll release just like a regular kind of a pre-recorded thing in that moment. You'll go straight, the audience will go straight from the questions to the tutorial, and then I think there'll be some more questions after.
That sounds great.
That's great.
I'm really excited to watch that one. Courtney is an incredible teacher, and she makes beautiful, beautiful quilts. Her Lone Stars are amazing, and I have never made one, so maybe this will be the
thing
that I need to finally tackle it myself. So.
I'm not that brave. But
no, you could do it.
I know I could, but I would need Courtney to be sitting next to me.
Right? Yeah, well, maybe that's what we'll have to talk her into.
There
Come
you
on,
go.
Court. We need a sewing day.
So I want to talk to you about our demos. Usually our demos are in the shops. This year, because of COVID, we want to make sure everyone's safe and healthy. We have them separated throughout our town. So we have demos available in the Hangouts, which was our old restaurant. We have 2 in the theater classrooms, and then we will have 2 tent areas outside.
Yep.
So that's on top of the vendors area, where all of them will be under a tent and doing fun games with you and teaching you things. But we have Creative Grid coming, so there'll be lots of learning opportunities. Gypsy Gripper will be here. We have Tony Steer from Timeless Treasures that's going to be teaching the One Block Wonder, which is super cool to learn with panels.
Yeah.
Of course, we have our friend Karen from Arafil and Teresa from Shannon. They both come every year.
Yes.
And Karen's actually doing a trunk show later in the week. So there are so many things to look forward to.
And Karen's trunk show, if you have not had the chance to go, is so educational and inspiring. I can actually remember the first time I saw it a few years back. Our whole film crew was stunned at how much they enjoyed it afterwards. They were like, we learned so much. Who knew there was so much to learn about thread and all that she does? So that's really fun. Yes, Kate has a question.
Yes, somebody would like us to say exactly how old we are this year.
Oh, we are 13.
Lucky
13. Yes, it's crazy. And we're so excited because so far, like we said, we're moving a lot of things outdoors and the weather is looking beautiful, just divine.
Yeah.
Like, could not be better. So it's going to be great.
Yes, I am so excited. We've never had that little of heat. in our birthday bash.
Usually a bit of a scorcher.
Yeah. I saw online as I've been watching you guys' comments throughout the few weeks, a lot of people are asking what the Cakewalk is. So I kind of wanted to explain that.
That's a good idea, yeah.
So we started that 7 years ago, based on like the layer cake idea. I don't know if as a kid you did those cakewalks where you got to walk the little squares and then you got to actually pick a cake.
You have to dance at our
yes,
cakewalk.
you dance for your prizes, and it's fabric and. We have some really cool things from Shannon this year that are going to be on some of our last cakewalks, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. But we have such great prizes that will be available to you. So get your dancing skills up. 60s have great moves.
Great music.
Everyone's welcome to dress up. There will be people dressed up there, so you won't feel alone and oddballish. And we know you all want to go back to the 60s because that was like the peace love era, right?
So is there still room to attend? And places to stay. Do y'all know if there's still some open Airbnbs or anything that you've heard about?
I think I have been checking with them on a weekly basis. I think that the Hotel Hamilton has some individual rooms that you share with people. So they're like twin-size beds. So I think they have a few of those open, but everyone else in Hamilton sold out. So you'll want to call the Chillicothe ones that are listed on visitmsqc.com.
Yeah.
And they're under the accommodations or lodging. I'm not sure exactly how it's listed, but it's right under there. And those are the ones we've gone to, we've tested, we know that they're good for you to stay at.
Yep. And that website's just really helpful for visiting Hamilton in general because you also have that great restaurants page to find some places to eat.
RV parking, all that stuff is listed right on that Visit MSQC site. You'll also find retreats there. Just anything that is like an event or coming to Hamilton, you're going to find there.
Yeah. Another question, are those cute little tote bags still available if you're not coming?
They are not. Those are something that we pre-order. So next year, look for that because we also pre-order and send out if people are not able to come. We send out certain things, certain items in that tote. If you ordered those, they will be here this week. So just watch for it. We had a shipping delay on them. But we sent them out to arrive to you this week. So
good.
Just so you don't have to call customer service and wait, just know they're coming.
They are on their way.
Yes. So at the Cakewalk, we do all those things. We do them 2 to 3 times a day. So if you don't catch one, catch another. And they usually do show a little bit of clips for our live fans, just so you can see the fun that we have down there. Misty's dad, BJ, is the host of it, and I get to be down there and just laugh at what he says.
Yeah, and usually Jenny or Natalie and I pop in throughout the day, and we help. Sometimes we pick the names, and sometimes we have dance-offs in the middle of it, and we get to judge the dance-off. So it's just a great time all around, and, we love to be a part of it. It's so much fun.
And so, of course, with the 60s, you have to have trivia. So we'll have trivia on Thursday to win some prizes. See how well you know your 60s. And then one of the funnest activities we do is with our vendors. They bring their supplies together, and they build a cake out of them.
Out of all the sewing
we raffle
out.
Yeah, we raffle those cakes for our food pantry.
Yeah.
And so this year, because our theme is come together, we've paired a fabric vendor and a notions vendor together.
I love that.
So the cakes will all have fabric and notions on them. So I'm really excited to see what they come up with.
They are so clever. I look forward to that every year to see what they make. It's
one of our vendor partners, one of the people that come actually does floats for the Rose Parade.
Oh, cool.
So they come up with some pretty cool stuff.
So another question from people trying to plan. With the restaurants in town, where's the best place to eat before evening festivities, and what's going to be open around? Should people pack some picnic baskets, or what's the best way to handle it?
Right. So we have Eggo's and Miss Malin's right on the patio for you. We also have down the street, we have Subway and Kathy's Kitchen open, just a block and 2 blocks down. And then on the very end of town, we have the Mexican restaurant. So there's plenty of food to eat. Saturday, there will be tons of food trucks here. And other food trucks might show up that we don't know of. They show up sometimes for the event. Those that pre-ordered, we have your food that will be available to pick up in the Hangouts, which is our old restaurant that was here. And so that will be ready for you from 12 to 2 every day. So if you pre-ordered your lunch ahead of time, that will be ready for you to pick up there. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, we can't forget about the quilt auction.
Yes, we have our second quilt auction. If you saw ours that we did just a few months ago, actually, we loved it. It was such a great success, and we decided to bring that back for Birthday Bash, and we're really excited about it. We are partnering with some great people in our community here, the Steam and Gas Engine Show, which is a great festival that happens every year, and it's so much fun, and my kids always look forward to the tractor parade that comes through.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's so fun. So we're going to be giving back to their organization and also our local park board. So,
and after COVID and being shut down for so long, when I talked to them and let them know that we were donating to them, they were just so thankful because they have had chances of not being able to succeed. And so they're so thankful that we chose them for this
Exactly.
event.
I'm really looking forward to it. And we're so excited because we learned so much after our last auction. So we've got some great software that's going to make it easier. And be watching for more information on that. That's going to be coming out today. Right, Kate?
Yes, and we'll be sort of revisiting that announcement pretty much every day this week. We're going to really work to make sure that people can find what they need to get signed up for the auction.
Yeah, because the auction will take place Thursday, and it will be live on Facebook, only on Facebook. So if you're joining us on YouTube, make sure you pop over to our Quilting Deals page. That's where the auction will be Thursday evening at 7 Central.
Now, I did see some people online say they don't have Facebook, so I wanted to talk to you about that.
Yes.
I got to test the app yesterday. I was on the test group. It's just an app, so it actually tells you when it's available to vote on.
Yeah.
So if you don't have Facebook, you can still participate if you watch for the information about the app. It is so easy. If you think I can't do apps or whatever, I'm telling you, it is so user-friendly.
Really is. You just text a number, and they send it to you, and you just put in your name and address, and then you're right there, and it shows you all the quilts, and it'll show you when they're live and active and when you can bid on them. You can even, see if you're the highest bidder. It's very, very cool.
And you will get a notification if you're outbid, too,
You will.
so that you can get right back
instantly.
in there
Yep.
and rebid and try and get that quilt that you
it's going to be
want.
so much easier for you guys. I'm really excited about it.
So if you don't want to see all of our beautiful faces up there, BJ and Misty and all those guys, then you can just do the
watch that.
app, and it will be there. Right before the auction, our town is doing an ice cream social. It's going to be at Molly's Sweet Shop at 5:30 to 7-ish, right before our event. And they're giving free sundaes, I believe, away.
I know, it's so sweet.
So they wanted to have something for, it's so sweet. So make sure you check out Molly's and go on and have some ice cream on them.
Yeah.
Hey, Meg,
Yes.
Are you planning next year's birthday bash yet?
We know the dates.
I think that's all anybody wants at this point.
Oh, okay.
You ready to
I can
say
tell
this?
you, sure.
Yeah.
Let me look it up really
We're
fast.
getting everyone all wound up about next year.
Okay. Well, let's give you those dates.
She's got it.
Of course she does.
Then you guys can plan.
All right, so next year's birthday bash is going to be the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of September.
Yep.
And if you want to go to Dinner with the Dones, it's always the Wednesday before. So the Dinner with the Dones would be the 21st.
Yep.
But the activities start the 22nd through the 24th. And like every year, the reason we have it at this time is because we're joining with Penney Day,
Yep.
which is always on the 4th Saturday of every year. So you'll always know if you go to the 4th Saturday and then over, you always know when Birthday Bash is going to be.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's talk about Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. We've
It's
got
so crazy
more
we're
good
already
things.
there.
I know.
Oh, first let me talk about our charity project.
Oh, yes,
We didn't even
yes.
talk about that. So we are big fans of Project Linus.
They're amazing.
If any of you followed our relief that we did with all those quilts, the 10,000 quilts, I would say 5,000 of those came from Project Linus.
Yes, they're amazing. Can we just give them a
Yes,
round of applause?
all over.
So
Chapters
good.
everywhere sent them
Yes.
into us and brought them, drove them. Some of them drove
Yes.
from different states to bring them in for our hurricane relief. And so I'm so or disaster relief. So we get to sponsor them here. They have Moda sponsoring their backing for their quilts, and RFL sponsoring the all of the thread that we're using. There's still lots of sign-ups, especially on Saturday.
Okay.
But it's going to be in our retreat center.
And so you can just pop in and sew.
Yeah, just as
Work
long
on-
as you can
yeah.
give, come give it.
Exactly. Just work on a quilt that will then give back to Project Linus, which is such a wonderful organization.
They are, and they're so excited. They've been super prepared, ready to hit the town and get some more donations going.
I love that.
There's a little trouble hearing you, Misty. Can you might go maybe a touch
hearing me?
louder?
Maybe.
There's a
not
few
sure.
people who would like to hear you better.
That would be
So-
nice. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'll try and speak up too. Oh, it could be me.
And not to backtrack to Thursday, but I did get official word that your tutorial that is going with the daily deal
Okay.
will be Thursday at midnight.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So that bonus tutorial will release Thursday at midnight, so you can check that out.
And keep an eye on the daily deal too.
Yeah, because they go along with one another.
So not to confuse, but is it going to really be like Wednesday as it turns into Thursday midnight, or is it going to be Thursday as it turns into Friday?
No, that's a very fair question. So the technicality, I think, of that is 12 a.m. Thursday, meaning Wednesday as it rolls into
Okay.
Thursday.
Perfect.
Thursday
I just wanted
morning.
to clarify that.
Yes.
Thursday morning at
Let's
12
make
a.m.
everything easy as pie.
Okay, great.
All right, and our shop's always open 9 to 5, and that
Yep.
will be the same here. On Friday, we have some cakewalks again, and then we have Crystal Manning from Moda. She's going to come and show off some of her new lines that
Awesome.
she's bringing out this year. So she has about 9 new quilts that she's going to show, and that will
fun.
be in the theater. And then our favorite, at least mine, I don't know if it's theirs, but the Celebrity Sew-Off.
It is so much fun.
And so this year it's going to be the Doan ladies and Jenny Fish from One Make Happy against all the other wonderful designers, and we're going to see what they create. I'm excited.
And we have, 90 minutes?
90 minutes to build a quilt.
To make a whole quilt.
This is my first time at Birthday Bash, and I am astounded to watch this.
It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
So.
It's amazing to watch. It's
And then
my
we raffle those off, right?
We raffle them off. So all through the whole, we had to limit the numbers because of COVID this year. But all through the whole time, we'll be walking up and down taking raffle tickets the whole time.
Yep.
And it's fun, and hopefully we'll have that live if everything goes well with technical.
Yes.
Sometimes there's weird technical things in our old theater, but
yeah, we're hoping
planning
you'll
on
be able to watch it just because it is so silly and fun. It's the raffle is only for people who attend in person, but you can still see the antics because we will be up to something, I'm sure.
There is another question about the auction and if all of the quilts will be signed by those who made them.
I mean, we can.
Jenny usually signs them.
Yeah, we can sign them, absolutely. There's a good mix of who made them.
Right, there really is.
So, yeah, but we will sign whatever you would like.
All right, and then that moves us into Saturday, which is our Penney days, as well as still
So
Birthday
maybe
Bash.
let's explain why we celebrate Penney days, because maybe
That's true.
a lot of people don't know. So Penney, his boyhood home is actually here in Hamilton. He grew up here, and so we have Penney High School in his honor, and we actually have a Penney's quilt shop from one of his first stores that was located here in Hamilton. And so because he is kind of an icon in our community, we celebrate Penney days the fourth Saturday of every September, and so our Birthday Bash coincides with that. So that is why you hear us talk about Penney days.
So on Saturday, they shut down the whole main street, and it's just vendors and vendors and vendors. And I know this year there's several quilt vendors. In fact, there's a lady that works for us in quilting that she's selling her personal quilts this year.
Oh, awesome.
So if you've always wanted to buy a quilt and not make a quilt,
now's your chance.
she's selling her quilts, and she's amazing. So I know that there's several tool vendors that will be there. There's a bunch of vendors, even just, Pampered Chef probably,
Exactly.
things like that.
And I did see on our community page that all of the vendor spots are full. So it should be a great gathering of awesome little shops to pop into and see. I always look forward to it every year.
I do too. It's
so
much
fun.
fun. And that's the day that Karen's going to be our headliner on her trunk show.
Awesome.
There are still tickets available for that. We're not at sellout capacity, but we're close. So if you want to go to that on Saturday, I believe it's at 11 a.m. Yeah, it's at 11 a.m. on Saturday, and that's in the theater.
Yep. And if you missed any of these, remember you can always go back and watch this. We will post the recording for you, but also you can find a link right on the main page of our website that has the schedule of all of the events for you to go back and reference. So if you're coming to town, just be sure to pop on there and you'll be able to check, and we'll have signage, of course, everywhere to remind you too.
Yeah, and one of the cool things about Karen is she wanted to give back to the Missouri Quilt Museum. So all her proceeds to her trunk show will go to them.
That's amazing.
And then she also asked that we share a link on there that people that can't come and then want to be part of the museum, they can donate to them as well.
I love that.
So RFL's been a big supporter of that.
Yeah.
And then our final cakewalk will be at noon, and then we're gonna have goodbye on the patio. I think it's at 3. My schedule's showing up weird. I can't tell which is which. But let me tell you about what's going on in town, like for the Penney days. There's always this pancake breakfast at the firehouse. I have to go every year really early because that's the only way I can go. But it starts at 6 in the morning and it goes to like 11 in the morning. And the volunteer firefighters do all the cooking. And you just give a Goodwill donation to help that volunteer fire department. And You have bacon and eggs and
all that good stuff.
More than
Bagel
just
pancakes.
pancakes.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely. It
they
was so
serve you
funny.
well.
Jake saw the sign for the pancake breakfast, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "This isn't new. We always have pancakes." But he like missed it somehow. So it was hilarious. He was like, "Well, now we've got to go." So I love us to thank you for all that you've done to support us for these 13 years. But it's also a great opportunity for us to show off our amazing community. We live in a really small town, and we're really grateful to be here. And we love all of the amazing people that we have that help support what we do, and we love that this is an opportunity to give back to them as well. And so I just look forward to it every year. It's so much fun. And anything else that we need to cover?
Well, I know that there's lots of fans of our brewery, and so I do have to mention the 0.1K.
Oh, good idea.
They run for a block.
Just one block
to the brewery. That happens at the end of Birthday Bash, pretty much. It's like at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And they have this, it's hilarious.
And they have live music, and there's so much
there's
fun.
Live music, and it's great. So make sure to know that there is also on Friday is bingo and taco night that's sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce.
I love bingo
so
and
it's
tacos.
only $10, and you get to come and eat tacos and play bingo.
That sounds like a dream.
Right on our patio area.
That's so fun.
So we hope that everyone that's here needs dinner that night will come support the Chamber in their efforts to make town greater too.
I love that. So that's so awesome. Do we have any more questions, Kate?
Nothing that I'm seeing, although I do have one as a first-time Birthday Bash attendee.
Sure.
What's your favorite thing?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, jeez.
That's hard. Honestly, I just love that it's an excuse for grown women to have a lot of fun. We dance, we laugh, we just have a great time. Men too, obviously. We've got some great videos of our quilting men joining the fun. So it's just such a great, just happy event. And I think
I just love what people do for free fabric.
Exactly. Anybody will bust a move for a free fat quarter.
And a lot of them will be like, my friends at home are never going to believe this.
I know.
Because they just would never do that. But for a fat quarter or whatever, they want
yeah, it's so much fun. But
I just wanted to also thank our sponsors.
Yes, let's go through all of them because we couldn't do it without them.
And they support us in so many things. We have Riley Blake. As our premium sponsors this year, we have Riley Blake, Island Boutique, Free Spirit, Wyndham. We have New Leaf Stitches, which is clearly a slotted ruler.
Oh, perfect. Clearly perfect slotted trimmers.
And then we have the Wilmington. We have Purple Hobbies.
Wonderful.
We have Benetrex, Andover in the Beginning by Jason Yenter, A&E Nathan Company, Henry Glass, Studio E, and Robert Kaufman.
Amazing. Thank you, guys.
So we have a lot of people that put a lot of work. It's not just us. Yeah. We have vendors that put work and effort to come and play with you and enjoy you.
Yep.
And it's a payoff for them because they don't get to see the consumer a lot. They don't get to see you.
They work behind the scenes, and so it's so much fun to have them be here and be a part of this celebration. We truly couldn't do it without them, and without all of Meg and her team's hard work.
My team's amazing.
They are incredible.
There's 3 of us, and
they are incredible.
So
I want to make sure you guys get a shout out as well. Thank you for all you guys do. It's truly amazing, and we cannot wait to celebrate with you. We're going to kick it off with dinner tomorrow night for those of you that will be here, and then the real fun will start Thursday morning. So I think
check
that covers
all the fun
it.
online. If you're not going to be there, I'm sure there'll be snippets of lots of different things too.
Yeah,
so
be sure to follow us on all of our social channels, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram. We'll share lots of goodies on there. So we will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and happy birthday bash!
Woo-hoo!